All right, it should be working. I should be live now. Hopefully you guys can... I can't even hear myself. Hold on. Okay, I had to make sure my headphones turned on. I couldn't even hear myself there for a second. All right, how is everyone doing? There's some things that I want to talk about before we start, and I wanted to start like 5 minutes before. I always like to start 5 minutes before just so we can, you know, start getting people in here and all that. I have the chat loaded up on my laptop so I won't have to look at my phone and worry about it glitching and not working, but the deep dive gameplay official live stream from the Sims team is coming in less than 10 minutes, as you can see. About 9 minutes left. Actually less than 9 minutes now. And, okay, the first thing that I want to talk about is I was on the official stream. Do you see that up there? Chat is disabled for this live stream. Okay, I was in there a few hours ago, and a lot of people were, you know, using the hashtag, weddings for Russia, you know, because of all the stuff that's been going down the past couple of days. And, the first thing that I thought of was, oh, is that like their way of trying to silence these players? Is that what that is for? Are they trying to silence these players? I just want to know what went down. Did something, like, was there drama in the chat? Was there a reason they turned it off? Or are they just trying to, does it look very good? Okay, anyways, I want to say, right, exactly, they can't silence people on Twitter. I also want to say I wanted to have this video up before this live stream. That was the goal. I wanted to put this up around like 1 o'clock, an hour before the stream, but Twitter was down. I couldn't gather all the tweets that I needed, but I have another video coming about the whole issue with Russia, and it's a good video. It's a very, very good video. I'm gonna put it up maybe an hour or two after we finish the stream. I definitely recommend that you check that out then. I'm gonna turn off the chat on the stream. There we go, because it's gonna just block everything and we don't want that. But how are we doing? How is everyone doing? Are we excited for the stream? How are we feeling? Hello from Romania. Where are you guys from? Where is everyone watching from today? France? Ooh. Oh my God, Portugal, Colorado. Oh my gosh, there goes the chat. Whoa. Oh wow, from all around the world, Brazil, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Minnesota, South Africa. Oh wow, oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited, guys. We have 6 minutes left, so, what are we thinking the world's gonna look like? How many neighborhoods do you think the world's gonna have? Do you think it's just gonna be one neighborhood, or you think it's gonna be multiple neighborhoods? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm excited. Also, I did put a little bit of hair gel in my hair, because my hair was looking a little... a little crusty, dusty, dry today. Oh no, it's not looking good on Twitter. A lot of people are already thinking that they turned off the chat to silence the weddings for Russia thing. Oh, this campaign started with LGBTQ folks, by the way. They're protecting their values by silencing LGBTQ voices. Thanks. It's just so, this whole thing just feels so icky and so backwards, because the whole intent of them releasing that statement was to like be pro LGBTQ, but honestly, like, oh no, no turtleneck. I just covered it up with some foundation. We're good. I just put a little bit of L'Oreal, a little bit of foundation on that little thing. So we don't have to worry about that. Oh my gosh, less than 5 minutes. I'm so excited. Canada has entered the chat. Don't worry, I have a video going up later today. It's more of a looking through the lens from the perspective of a Russian simmer, you know, and their thoughts. Because I felt like in my video, I did a pretty good job of covering both sides, but I feel like I didn't really include too much from that perspective. Okay, the stream is starting. It looks like it's officially started on their end. So, Okay, they do have music playing here, so we're gonna go ahead and just maximize this. Also, another thing that I want to let you know, I do have a banner, okay? I have a banner over the top of the screen, and I want to bring this up now. I'm just letting you know. This is a commentary and reaction stream. I don't want to have to say this a million times during the stream because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to go, Matt, why do you keep pausing? Stop pausing, stop pausing, stop pausing. I'm letting you know now and at the top of the banner that this is a reaction commentary stream and that I will be pausing often so that we can talk about it, we can discuss. It might take me a little longer to get through the stream, but we will get through the whole stream. So I want to let you know now that it is going to be a commentary stream like always. And if you spam the chat telling me stop pausing it, my moderators will time you out. So do not do that. Thank you. Please and thank you in advance, okay? Please and thank you. Matt, keep pausing, keep pausing. Also, oh my God, I want to show you, where are my animals? I promised you guys I would show you the animals. Oh my gosh, Dark Fox Girl, thank you for the super chat. Anyone else's single butt gonna be living vicariously through The Sims 4 this Valentine's Day, planning several dream weddings they'll be making on the 17th when the GP drops? That would have been me, but I am actually now happily in a relationship, as you can see. So that would have been me if it wasn't for that, but yes. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. And for those of you that do decide to do that, I really appreciate it. So instead of just giving you a shout out, I have like a little whole banner thing that's up there in the corner now, just so everyone, you know, can see your name there because you're special. You're special. Everyone's special, but you're ultra special. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I wonder what they're gonna show off first. Wonder if they're gonna do cast first or if they're gonna do build buy. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm interested for the pack, but I'll wait for some sales. Yeah, I'm not a fan of pre-ordering things anymore because I find myself getting disappointed a lot. I think that what we should do now is just wait for things to come out, watch reviews, watch gameplay before we decide on buying things. That way you don't, you know, regret your decision. I think it's just the best, it's the best decision for all of us. Kitty. That's Meepo. Well, that's not Meepo, but it could be Meepo. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting on reviews and sales. My birthday is a few days after the release, so I'll wait till then. Well, happy early birthday. My birthday is coming up too, but not that soon. My birthday is on March 2nd. I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign. My mic quality is so nice. It better be for how much I paid for this damn thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I get paid that Friday after it releases. I plan on buying release week. March 7th. Oh my gosh. So many March babies. How old am I? I'm scared. I am turning old. Like, I'm gonna become an old man, guys. Oh my God, there's 1,000 people here. Holy shit. I did not expect that many people. Well, I mean, I'm just letting you know, if The Sims is gonna silence their chat and turn off chat, you guys can come here and say whatever you want. Not whatever you want, as long as it's kind and respectful, then that's fine. But if they're gonna turn their chat off, you guys can all come here and watch mine. I mean, I won't argue with you about that. Team Pisces. I should do a podcast, but what would I talk about? What would I even talk about on a podcast? I don't even know. Oh, you guys asked how old I was turning. I'm turning, hold on. I forget how it goes. Hold on, I gotta look it up because I forgot how it goes. Oh my God, I can't believe I don't remember this meme. I don't remember it, so I'm looking it up so I don't say it incorrectly. Okay, this is how old I'm turning. I thought of something funnier than 24. 25. I'm so stupid. Okay, enough. Yes, Andrew, hit the thumbs up button. If you're here and you're watching, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps me out, helps the algorithm. Oh my God, here we go. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for our The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories live stream. Just a quick heads up. Our team is still working from home, so apologies in advance for any audio or visual glitches that may occur. In today's live stream, we'll be taking a look at Create a Sim, the new world of Tartosa, and the new wedding related events. But this is in no particular order, just some things we'll be covering. If we have any time at the end, then we're going to...
Yes, it is a residential world, guys. Confirmed. Residential world. A lot of people were asking if it was a destination world.
Try to look at some...
By the way, I would rather pause than talk over them. If I talk over them, you're going to be mad about it. I already know.
Major gameplay objects. Joining me today is SimGuru Rad, SimGuru Morgan, and our art director Cheyenne. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I'm going to pass it to SimGuru Rad to kick us off with My Wedding Stories game pack.
Good morning, everyone. So I wanted to start us here, and we kind of love the world bubble, so I wanted to get a chance to show it off before we jump into the map and everything. So our new world is Tartosa, and it's a really, big game pack world that we hope kind of is a place where you can enjoy love, and whether that's it's a place where you're going to get married, it's a place where you live with the ones you love, or it's a place you come on vacation after, and that anything like that.
Okay, a lot of you are saying it's small. Yes, it is small, but it is bigger than I thought it would be. Can we be honest about that? I thought it was going to be like, I thought it was going to be like a Glimmerbrook. This is definitely bigger than Glimmerbrook. In my opinion, at least.
So, this is the world map, and as you can see, we have 9 lots. All of them can be built on or changed, but what we have off the top is 2 starter homes, one here and one here. We have 2 NPC households, here and here, and I will be playing with this household. We have our vacation rental here, a lounge here, 2 empty lots, and then we have one wedding venue that's right here. All of these were created by game changers that we worked with. And in addition to that, in the gallery, we do have 5 additional wedding venue lots that you can place where you want. And we can talk a little bit about that as we're going
5.
through. So I'm going to start with this family.
Thank you for the super chat. I've been watching your content for a year now and have to say that you're my favorite Sim YouTuber. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
And
I appreciate that.
What's interesting about the Markovics is that they're a family that have been together for a long time, but our couple haven't gotten married in, many years. They have a daughter together, but, it's always been on the back burner. And so one of the things you'll see in this household is that they, have a setup ready to have that nice backyard quiet wedding. And so we're going to do that with them today. So the first thing, let me show you our calendar. So wedding events can be created via the computer or the phone or the calendar. And I personally really like the calendar because you can select out further and plan out a wedding.
Okay, I want to pause this. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are saying that, okay, so the chat on their official stream on YouTube is turned off, but the chat on their Twitch is emote only. Oh.
In the future, whereas a computer or phone, you're going to be planning it for that day, which, whatever suits you and whatever you prefer, but just wanted to point that out. So in the Add Wedding event, we have 7 events, so you will see 6 here, and then 1 additional event, which is a vow renewal, which will only show up after you're married. So right now our Sims are only engaged, and so this is what they'll see. We have our batch party, which is kind of that traditional last night out. We wanted to go for a more gender-neutral batch party, not specifically a bachelorette party, no gender lines here. We have a rehearsal dinner, which is kind of, the chance to gather together before the wedding. An engagement dinner, which is kind of a celebrating that actual engagement moment. The wedding ceremony, and then the reception for afterwards. And then we have this other one, which is called Family Gathering, which I think Morgan would love to speak a little bit more about.
Yeah, we know that weddings look really different from family to family, and this was sort of the perfect event to sort of be a catch-all, whatever a family gathering might look like for your Sims, whether it's something really casual where you all just hang out on the beach, or something a little bit more formal, like a more traditional Chinese-inspired tea tea ceremony that you want to invite your family to. We felt like this kind of can meet any culture's sort of expectations for what a family gathering might be, and you can host it at any time along throughout the wedding process.
So we are going to plan a wedding ceremony today, and I want to show you how this is special. So first off, there's the invite Sims.
Bride and groom. Bride or groom, Sims of Honor, officiant, which yes, you can do, flower pal, ring bearer, and your guests. Oh my gosh. All right.
Panel, which, should look fairly similar, but what's special about these weddings is that you can select Sims of Honor, an officiant, a flower pal, and a ring bearer. And right now you'll look in here and there isn't anything there. And what you'll need to do is that in game, you're actually going to go and you're going to ask someone, hey, would you be my flower pal? And there are a little bit, there are also a few Sims that can, also ask, like, I would like to be your Sim of Honor, for your wedding. So you can do that a little bit of both directions. And that'll be for Sims that are engaged. That's where you'll be able to do that. And then we have our guest panel. So right now, I'm going to start with Tommy and Camille. So Tommy is our daughter and Camille is our friend. So that's our guest for now. I'll show you a little bit of the gameplay a little later as far as the flower pal, and we'll try to get our daughter to be that person. So the next biggest thing is the select an activity. And so this is really kind of the core of our wedding events. And what we were trying to do here is that we were trying to let you select the things that are right for your Sims, the couples that you're playing with. And so if I say that for this couple, we want to exchange the vows, walk down the aisle, cut the cake.
Oh my gosh, exchange vows, have speeches, cut cake, walk down the aisle, have toast, throw rice, blow bubbles, tea, first dance, spousal kiss.
But, we have our daughter there. Maybe we don't want to embarrass her with the kissing, so we'll...
Drinks, dancing, and celebration feast. So you can customize these as you wish. So you can do certain things. You can make up your own traditions. I love that.
We'll leave that off for now. We want to dance. We love dancing. And so these are the activities that we're going to do at our wedding. And it's really about choosing and, kind of molding this event to what you and your Sims want. So we'll start there. So the style, this is kind of a place where you get to see how, your wedding comes together. So we select the cake also in gameplay. And so you're not going to select it here, but there's a little tooltip here if you need help on how to select the cake for the wedding.
You can, select the outfit for your groom and your bride, or your groom and groom, bride and bride. You select your dress code for the guest and the color theme for the guest as well. Oh my gosh.
I'll show you we'll do that later. We have a guest attire option, so you can come here and select a color. If you want everyone to come in purples or blues, you can select that. I'm gonna let people come in their own attire. I'm not that much of a bridezilla.
Can they give us... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm pausing again. Can they please... We will get to all the stream. Don't worry, guys. If it takes a little longer, it takes a little longer. We will get to all of it. Can they please add a color wheel now? Because I like those color options, but I want to have the ability to, if I don't want any of those colors, select a custom color too,
Edit outfit, which will allow you to select the formal outfit for your wedding couple. You can select it here, go straight into cast. We also have a building in town, and we'll show it off that way. So
yes, pastel weddings, exactly.
And the
exactly.
We can choose a park, which is pretty typical of those base game weddings. We do have the new wedding venue, which is a base game venue type that everyone will be getting. And then we have our home. And, as I was talking earlier, the home is set up perfectly for this, so I'm just going to set a nice morning wedding when the sun will be very gorgeous. So now that is on our event. And as you can see, we can actually edit this event, and that's where this style page can be really cool. If I want to come in here and I decide, you know what, we'll go ahead and have some toast, and we'll say the spousal kiss isn't that bad, so we'll do that, and it's done and it's updated. So I know I've been kind of talking very fast, but is there anything that Cheyenne or Morgan want to show off before we jump into the other neighborhood? I'm gonna show off the actual visuals of this world.
Oh.
I'm gonna take us down that strip of trees that has a beautiful mosaic. It's just one of the super beautiful areas in this town, and I think it's great for taking pictures or just going for a walk with a loved one. And if you want to get the camera around without, I know it can be jarring sometimes, but it would be nice to just see the other areas.
Yeah, we really wanted to make sure there were a lot of different romantic sites and places you could go, whether that be like for pictures before or after your wedding, or if you wanted to take Sims on dates here, or you're just having like a romantic honeymoon evening on the beach. Like, we really wanted to fill this both of these neighborhoods with like locales for romance.
Yeah, and both this and the other neighborhood have the gorgeous blue ocean water, but this one has the benefit of also having the waterfall.
That lag, though. Of course you guys would comment on the frames per second, but can we just talk about this world? Like, it looks so beautiful so far.
So you could have that as a view from your home as well.
It also has the two little swans that float around that are in love. That to the right is the Lover's Tree, and we have some really unique and fun lore around it. If you talk to the NPCs that live here, depending on your relationship with them, they have a lot to say about this world and about each other. And I love the history for the Lover's Tree. If you look at it, it kind of looks like two people are intertwined.
Okay, you can swim in the water. Look, you see that Sim getting in the water. Also, the locals have a lot of tea to spill about that tree, apparently.
There might be some rumors about that. You also get special buffs for swimming in the water here. And that's super romantic. And I love that bridge at night whenever like the fireflies come out. It's a really, really beautiful location.
Then we have...
And then that's got to be one of the starters with the best views in the game. Has to be.
So this is our forest neighborhood. And so that's just kind of a quick view. As we said, this area is for swimming, and we have new loungers if you want to come sit here. And
I love the little beach area, how it's all like
so
a part of that
I'm going
area.
to take us into our other neighborhood, Porto Luminoso, and drop us here on this.
There's a lot on the beach. Yeah, you can have a wedding there, but if you want, you could also build a beach house right there, like on this part. Like, that would just be so beautiful.
This neighborhood has 2 beaches that you can visit, and one of them has the empty lot right on it, so you can choose whatever you want to put here, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, and both of the neighborhoods in Tartosa are based on different locations in the Mediterranean. So you get the beautiful blue crystal water, the beaches with the nice sunsets, and just a unique location for the Sims to spend time.
Look at the maze! Look at the shrub maze!
So, as we mentioned, this is our empty beach lot.
Oh, it's
and
pretty.
With the additional lots that are in the gallery, there is one that is a wedding venue that is perfect for putting right here on the beach. And the sun sets over the water, so it's a pretty gorgeous evening wedding.
Hey,
Nighttime too,
Red.
because sorry.
Sorry to jump in. Do you mind setting the master volume to the game at like 50%?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this lot is also really nice at night because there's special luminescent algae that glows in the water right off of this shore. There's some cool lore around that too, but it gives your Sims like a special buff whenever you swim there at night together. So that's kind of a cool, like romantic activity to do together.
Luminescent algae. Okay, I mean, apparently that's romantic. Can we talk about this? Is so I love how like the world just feels like, I'm trying to find the word for it. It's just like there's so many different parts of it, but they all mesh together very well. Like, look, you have the beach here. Then you have the little, like, I wouldn't say like boardwalk, but like, you know, like the little like town area. Then you have a park and a maze and some trees. Like, I just love how it just feels so like, it just feels so comfy, cozy.
There as well in the neighborhood.
Yeah. So right over here is our lounge. That's kind of a place where you can have your engagement dinners, your rehearsal dinners, any of those. There's a nice little landing over here if you want.
Yes, cohesive. That's the
We've
word, Sammy.
got
Thank you.
Just a lot of places to like walk
Thank you,
around
Sav.
and explore. Up here we've got our Thebe estate, which is our other pre-made family, and there's a lot of fun, you know, lore between the two families.
And maybe a call out to one of like my favorite historical Sims characters of all time ever.
That
I won't spoil
most people should know if you know Sim Girl. And then back here, I just wanted to mention that, you know, if you aren't really if your Sims aren't really all for the big hustle and bustle of a wedding, or you kind of want to have that story of like, oh my gosh, it's all too much, let's just get married. And this is our kind of city hall, and you
City Hall. City Hall is in the game now, finally, and it's clickable. Your Sims don't just disappear off the lot and go into the abyss. There's actually a building for it. I don't think you can go inside. I think it kind of acts like a rabbit hole. There's only two options, just getting married and using the bathroom inside. I hope that they, you know, turn that into something that can be expanded upon with future packs, and they can put different things in City Hall. Do you guys remember how City Hall in The Sims 3 had all kinds of different things you could do there? I hope that happens, but let's be honest, it probably won't. But modders could definitely make that happen.
You can just come here and get married. So that is available to you if you want. Our food in this neighborhood is kind of a cultural mix, and so over here we have some Indian food. And then
Depending on which packs you own, you might see more food options, but there's a really nice array even if you just own this pack.
I like the benches like right outside too, so you can just sit and eat. I love it.
Over here we've got our Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Same with the Indian food of how it might be a bigger list if you own some other packs.
Okay.
We've got our flower cart, where you can buy flowers, and then you can also buy your wedding bouquet. And then we've got our cake patisserie stand, where you can order some
patisserie
cake slices, and you can kind of get that chance to taste test the different types of cake, and then you can purchase a smaller variety of the cakes.
Okay, I want to say this. Is anyone else kind of getting, I mean, I'm not trying to be negative, okay? I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but is anyone else kind of getting tired of the food carts and shit? Like, I mean, it's cute, but I feel like it just keeps getting recycled and recycled and recycled. Like, let us go into these buildings and let us be able to, you know, sit down inside and there be tables and countertops and, you know, all that stuff. Same with, you know, the window shopping. That was from... when was that introduced? With the cottage living, you know, with the groceries. And it looks like it's going to be the same thing here. Like, you can see this is where they're going to shop, and it's just going to be from the window. Like, can we actually go inside and get help from an associate and try on different things and create a sim that way? Like, it would just be such a better experience.
You can also
right, like a restaurant. Right,
cook
right.
the cake with the gourmet cooking skill, or you can order one online. So let us come over here. Wonder if we can get our Sims to sit here together.
Along the lines of taste testing, we do have like a new buffet table where you can place down food, and the food that you can place on it are the same as the market stalls here. So if you want to also taste test that food, that's another thing you can do. This fountain. Sorry.
Oh,
They're so quiet.
The fountain's really romantic looking, and it's sort of the perfect little centerpiece to the square area. And we were really excited to get sitting in for, I imagine, what Rebecca's going to show.
Yeah.
This area is really gorgeous at night too. String lights and the lights from the shops are gorgeous.
So, like a couch, you can kind of have a few of those romantic interactions here on this lovely fountain, and I think it's really gorgeous.
I like that
As
fountain.
you'll
That's
see right
cute.
here,
Yeah.
we've got the two Sims from our trailer, Dominique and Cam, and they are
Yes, this will be a recording video after the stream. You can go back and watch it back, like on demand, whenever you want, by the way. Thank you for asking.
a little bit older, and they've come here and they've, gotten the chance to live here after everything that went on in their lives.
They're really in love with this area. One of them has become like a painter. I believe that's Camille, and you'll often find her here in this square painting. And if you talk to her and you get friendly with her, she might tell you some of like the best locations to find scenic areas around. And then Dominique is the town historian, and some of my favorite interactions are with her, where if you really get to know her and talk to her, she'll tell you so much about this area and the history, and there's some of my favorite things you can find out through her.
So we just went into the dress shop, and so here you'll be able to choose the formal outfit for your sim and select that one, and it will show up right in the wedding planner. So I'm gonna kind of just like click through these real quick, just kind of the general shapes. So we have two suits, and then we have the jumpsuit that you saw in the trailer. We have it with and without a little cape. And then we have a bunch of dresses, and I'll let Cheyenne talk as
they're
I'm clicking through the rest.
pretty.
Yeah, a lot of the dresses, almost all of them, I think, have white and red colors if you want like more traditional colors for your wedding. But we also have other color variants, so you can have some of the bride dresses used as like bridesmaid type dresses or mother of the bride dresses, or if you just want to go to a fancy event, you've got more options. And that's one of our beautiful Indian inspired dresses. And we also have some with traditional Chinese influence.
Yeah. So I've got a few more here. I'll just get through them quick. And I'm sure that you'll get the chance to really sit down and explore these. I think they're gorgeous, and we could probably take up the whole live stream just going through them.
I think we're getting
do that.
I think we're getting the $20 worth, guys, for sure. Like, the world is definitely a lot bigger than I had anticipated. I mean, yes, it could have been bigger. It always can be bigger, but it was bigger than I thought it was going to be. And just judging by like these dresses, we're getting a lot here. But also, I don't want to speak too soon because I feel like the men might be a little neglected in the cast department, because they always are. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there, even if they show that off.
Yeah, the team did a great job on them. And some of them have a new look to them, which allows a little bit more of the ethereal, translucent look to dresses that makes them feel fresh and bright and light.
So
There are also some new variants of base game to some of the new to some of the older outfits to match our color palettes.
yeah, and those will be coming out with the patch. So when you see the patch notes, we'll hopefully have some images so you can know exactly which outfits do have new variants for you. So let's get him a little cleaned up and ready for the wedding with his suit.
Okay, we're going to do the men now. Cool.
So he's
I
got
love
a
that
nice-
outfit.
Sorry,
What's up?
good. I was just gonna say that's one of my favorite new outfits this pack is this cute little like suspender outfit.
Oh, wow, they did give us a lot for the men.
It's a really cute outfit. I mean, if we do it in like a nice black or, a suit color, we could leave that. But I think I'd like to go for a more formal suit for him.
Yeah, they gave us male clothes.
Feminine
Okay.
assets as well as the men's clothes. We have variants that look more formal, and then many of them also have options for a more rustic or casual look.
Those high waters, though.
Yeah, and then one of the other things that we've added this pack, which you'll find here under necklaces, is our boutonnieres. And so we have a few different varieties with quite a few different colors, and you can find which ones are right for your sim. I think I like this one. I know his daughter has a nice red dress for her formal outfit, so
Why are the pants so high? Because the water was rising.
I'm gonna choose that just in her honor.
Those are cute. I love that you can customize those.
Yeah, I like the succulent ones a lot.
And let's see if we can get her to come into cast real quick.
It feels really nice coming into the square and like before your wedding doing like your shopping and doing the cake and looking at your dresses, and it was really important, I know, to the design team to have that moment where you were kind of like in game doing the planning. You can
Only
also do
two
it quicker
things.
just through menus if you want, but this is really fun to be able to play it out as well, depending on how
Why are
you
the
wanna
kids
set up
always
for your wedding.
neglected? The
Yeah,
kids and the
that's
toddlers
something
always
we
get
don't
like
want-
nothing.
You know, it's about the gameplay. We don't want you to be stuck in menus the whole time. So I really love this dress in the back and just that little detail. So I'll probably leave her in this outfit.
I
when we
fear
do
for the
leave,
toddlers. It's
but,
probably just that
let's
one
show off some
outfit.
of the other
Ooh.
options. And then for the girls, actually, we did update their dress in the free holiday pack that we have. That dress will have now a few more colors.
Yes,
Oh,
pets.
I was gonna take off feminine, and then we have this suit that is.
They need to make it so the pets can be the ring bearers. Wouldn't that be cute, guys, if there was a pack integration between My Wedding Stories and Pets, and you can send like your dog down and the ring is like strapped on like its back and it comes down. Let me stop because we know that's not in the pack, but see what I mean? Pack integration, just there.
So whatever fits your Sims personality.
It would just give you the perfect screenshots.
The hairs.
Right, exactly.
We do have
Tiger
these
dog
hairs
bringing the
available
rings.
to our children.
Oh, okay. They did a little better with the hairs.
Including
5
this
hairs.
one, which you probably saw in the trailer.
They're
This one, I think,
getting
was the
better
one
with the
that
hairs though.
didn't
They look
necessarily get to see
great.
all the way around, and it's got a very nice
I will give
little
them
bun
that.
and these little pearls everywhere. But we'll go back to this hair.
Look at that little pixie cut. I love
And then adults
that.
have one that's kind of like that long one, but with like a veil over the front. That comes in one with a lot of white veils and one with a lot of multicolored veils.
Yeah, 5 for a game pack is pretty good.
Okay, so now that we've gone through cast, let us come and grab a bouquet. From
I want to
here,
see
so
what
that we
the
have that for our
children
wedding.
boys have in cast.
In this town, the guy that runs the bouquet shop's name is Faiz, and he is sort of a hopeless romantic in one of our new pre-made Sims in this pack. He does.
Okay, I was thinking about that because I was like, I wonder if there's gonna be any cute guys that they launch with this pack because I want to have my sim like find a cute man and like, okay, I'm gonna eye him
Not
up.
live in a house, but there are a few of those like Dominique and Camille that you can see around town and talk to, and if you wanted to play.
I'm just grabbing a handful of bouquets. I'm not sure which one we want to choose yet, but you can kind of hold them and see them in person. And if we'll do this on our own lot, but if you take them out, you'll see that they have a little bit of a glass face that you can keep them, for as long as you want. Let's see. We can go cake test, but my Sim's actually a really good cook, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let her make her own cake. And let's show off these 2 other lots, and then we'll get back into the other neighborhood. So this one is our rental lot that you can come vacation at, and
Look at
I
that
think it
view.
honestly has the best view anywhere in either of these neighborhoods.
No, that's not gonna be a rental lot in my game. I'm gonna make that a permanent residential lot. I'm gonna move in right there. Like, just look at that view, and you can just walk down and go to the shops and go to the beach and swim. Also, those boats. I wonder if those boats are gonna be functional or not, or if it's just set dress. It's probably just set dressing. Let me not even go there.
So
That one's really beautiful.
So the backyard's really nicely set up for you to just enjoy the view.
Look at the little lot on the island at the top left.
Especially that hot
Oh,
tub.
Yeah. And then they've got this little starter home over here on this kind of like private
I
island
love that.
you can enjoy for yourself. So that is
That's so
for most of
cute.
these neighborhoods. I'm going way too fast. Sorry.
I wouldn't mind pointing out too that we have
alright.
new sand interactions.
Yes,
So
perfect. Let's pull you down onto the beach here.
you can do like children can play in the sand, even if you don't own Sulani in this neighborhood. But for adults, teens and older, we added some fun new interactions where they can draw in the sand. And you can draw in the sand in Sulani as well if you have this pack. But
Oh my gosh, adults can draw stars in the sand, draw hearts in the sand, and draw smileys in the sand. Oh!
drawing in the sand is specific. So something romantic is you can draw hearts together, and they sort of change your emotion, you know, based on like what kind. You can draw smileys, stars, or hearts together, and it's just a really fun, cute activity. We also have a set of collectibles in this pack that are message in a bottles. So specifically in this world, on this beach and the other beach to the right, sometimes you'll see mounds pop up, and if you dig through the mound, you might find a message in a bottle. There are 20 message in a bottles in total, 5 different types, and they all have a unique appearance. They're really pretty, but whenever you click on them, you can read the messages inside, and there are some really fun messages. And it's ended up being one of my favorite things about this pack. You can find out about the Sims that lived here, some from the past, some that are present.
Yeah, that's a good question. Can you send a message in a bottle? I think that's really cool that they added like little collectibles and things that you can, you know, achieve over time.
And even Sims from other neighborhoods have sent messages that have washed up here. And it's really fun to explore those.
So there's that, and I will get us heading back so we can get to our wedding.
Oh, we're gonna do the wedding now. Here we go. Hopefully we don't see any glitches.
So one of the things we talked about earlier was being able to select specific Sims to do to be certain jobs at our wedding. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask our daughter if she wants to be our flower pal at the wedding. So
What is she gonna say, no? What do you mean we're gonna ask our daughter if she wants to be the flower pal? Like there's an option. If she says no, you're gonna make her do it anyway.
Okay, successful. So let's open up this wedding.
Oh, this is so cool.
We can.
I always think it's funny when she says no.
She
No,
has said
I don't
to me
wanna
in the
do
past
it.
when I've done this, and it's kind of sad. I was just being kind of bratty that day, but today she said yes at least, so that's nice. And then, you know, just as a quick view of what I was discussing earlier is now that we've changed their outfits in formal, and okay, sorry, and here is
Did they forget how to do the pack? I think they're a little lost here.
where you can see that setup. Sorry, Andy is letting me know that the audio is still a bit loud. Let me see what I can do.
It's not loud at all.
Pull everything down a bit.
Oh, but I want to hear what's going
Hopefully
on
that'll
too.
help out. Okay. So that is, we've selected her as our flower pal, so we can show you how that works. And then we have a few guests, you know, just our couple in the background. So while we are doing that,
This house looks so cozy.
so
I
as
love this.
mentioned, from the computer, we do have the option to order a wedding cake. And so here's where you can see where all the different wedding cake types are. And
Look at all
there's
these cakes. Look at all
about
those
9
chickens.
different like shapes of cakes, and then within each of those there's a varying number of colors and visuals, and there's different flavors on the inside, but they sorry, so that'll be something that you can see if you want to go taste the cakes in the town center. So I really like some of the ones that we've done that have kind of a nod to our other occults and other packs. So obviously we had the beachy cakes and we have like a plasma cake.
I want to pause it right as she pulls down this drop down. Look at this. Cupcake display. Round 4 tiered. Square design round 4 tiered. Beachy 4 tiered. Round 2 4 tiered. Heart 2 4 tiered. Hexagon 3 tiered. Pillow 2 tiered. Square 3. Like, I love the how you can sort them like this because that's a lot to go through at once.
So those are kind of fun. But let us go ahead and bake a cake for now.
Yeah, bake one.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about or have me show off while we're in the middle? Oh, I know what I can show off. The tea set. So here, I'm going to have her make some dinner real quick so nobody tries to eat our cake, and he can come over and show off the tea if you want to talk about that, Morgan.
Oh, this is one of my new favorite objects in like out of all the packs. We added a tea set. We actually added 2 tea sets. We have an English inspired tea set and a Chinese inspired tea set. And we really wanted to make them accurate. So with the Chinese tea set, there aren't handles, and with the English tea set, there are handles, and they hold them a little bit differently. Each tea set has 3 different variants, and they're all really beautiful. Yeah, you can come over, and as you saw, you have a lot of tea options that you can create, and you can steep your tea and then pour it, and then serve your tea. And what's really nice is if you have tea during one of your wedding ceremonies, you get a few special interactions that let you serve it either kneeling or bowing when you serve it.
Serve it kneeling and bow. Oh, they put the details in. Okay.
And those are specific to wedding ceremonies to sort of support those traditions.
Yep.
But in general, you can just serve them like a normal way if you'd like. But I love the new tea sets.
Wow. One of you in the chat just said, I want to be able to run a wedding cake bakery. Yes, 1,000,000% to that. That would be fun.
And this is a really beautiful home, too.
Yeah, so did you want to talk a little bit about the different creators that we worked with while I'm waiting for everyone to eat? I don't want them to eat my cake. So.
We worked with Catherine Games, and we also worked with Ice Mun Mun, Simlacy, and Hey Harry to build all of our lots this pack. And it was really exciting to see the variety of different wedding venue ideas they had and that we could make.
I'm really happy that they're letting the game changers make the lots in this pack as of recently, because let's be honest, they turn out so good. And I mean, no shade or anything, but the EA lots just look crusty dusty. So
And,
I mean, I'm happy about that.
They did a really amazing job. It's always a great experience getting to work with the game changers to build those.
Yeah, so here, I'm going to have her make us a wedding cake, and we're doing a kind of a small wedding, so we don't need a huge cake. So I'm just going to do this little...
I know, the houses look so good now. I've been loving
that's
them.
A cute cake. I think that's the heart-shaped one. It's very romantic.
Hey, when Sims 5 comes out, they better be partnering with Game Changers to make the houses for that too, because the Sims 4 base game houses are tragic.
Sure, you'll show it off later too, but I love the little toppers that you can add to the cakes as well. It feels like there's just such a variety you can get with them.
Yeah, and once we have a cake out, we can show those off. There's, I love the options that you have, and they match with so many different things, and you can choose what's right for you and your Sims.
I know it was important that we kind of added in, like you could pay to get all of this stuff, or you could make it yourself and kind of have like that less expensive wedding. Same thing with like the flowers. I know if you have seasons and you have the flower arranging table, you can create some of your own bouquets instead of...
Yes! Yes! I was thinking about that. Yes!
Just buying the bouquets, which is also very cool, I think.
Yeah, and they're a specific set of bouquets that you can get through that, and that's just because, they're special flowers in that pack. So as you can see, these are how the bouquets look if you place them in the world, and you can kind of keep them as long as you want.
Look at those
They can
animations,
become
though.
decor for the rest of, for whenever you want.
He's adding stuff on top of the cake.
That ET one's one of my favorites.
That magically
Yeah,
transformed.
So now that we have our cake,
Oh, wow,
we
that's
can
a big-ass
show
cake.
the new cake.
They should have an interaction. They should have an interaction for the weddings to where, like, I mean, I guess it could kind of be used like for like birthday parties too, where you take the sim and you smash the right into the fucking cake.
Toppers.
That would be
here
so funny.
We've got a large variety of cake toppers, as you can see. And again, we've tried to add all of these filters so that you can
Yes, just
more
dump their
easily
face into
go
it.
to the different styles. We've got like cute little ghosts and bat and a palm tree as kind of those call outs to our other
Oh, look at the
our
mini
other
sim.
cults. We've got some, sims, like mini sim figs.
Okay, they have cow plant, cutout, mini sims, roses, tropical flowers, hearts, floral and script, banners, rainbows, stars, and show off.
And I think that the roses script, like this one looks really good on this cake. And then just a cute little thing that one of our designers added in was inscribing the wedding cake topper. So we can just say,
That's cute.
And so when if you decide that you want to keep the wedding topper after the cake, it'll go into the inventory, and then you just have that nice little, sentiment.
Yep.
So,
And you can put it somewhere to remember the wedding, even after the cake's all
I
gone
could
and in your
definitely see
belly.
decorating my house with like the flower bouquet I used and that wedding
Right.
cake topper and having mementos from the wedding.
I'm gonna put this in our fridge for now.
I think I know why it feels so empty and so quiet in this stream, because they're not playing like any Sims music in the background. That's what I was wondering why it just feels so empty.
It is now
It's-
nighttime. So
I would
let's
play mine, but it's
see
kind of too loud.
if we can get ourselves to tomorrow. And so we can show off some of the interesting gameplay around weddings themselves.
There we go.
This-
See some of the beautiful lighting around the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is can show off kind of. Oh, I'm in good slow.
Up by the bridge, there's fireflies. That's one of my favorite spots here at night.
I fixed the stream, guys. I fixed
check
it.
that out while our
It has
Sims go off.
ambiance. I was wondering why it felt so awkward and quiet. I'm like sitting here like breathing. I can hear myself breathing. Look at that. Oh, that's
I think there's
beautiful.
little frogs too hopping around. It's just really a lovely spot.
Yeah, while we were practicing for this, Simguru Steve reminded me of first-person mode, so I'm sure that like walking along here and that might be really gorgeous at night.
You guys, this is so beautiful. I love this. And the music is like lifting my spirits already. Like I can feel more excitement now.
Day tomorrow, so maybe they'll
I love that cute little
have a
bridge.
little trouble sleeping, but
I think Cheyenne
My Sims
might
are gonna
also,
propose on there.
Not mind talking about the sort of wedding decorations and what we did with florals for that.
To put the camera in the backyard, we can talk about kind of what's
Yeah.
there. Oh. Yeah, so this
Look
is
at
a
that.
really lovely setup that our wonderful game changer has made. I love the flowers, but if you have Sims that don't necessarily love flowers or want a different style of decor, we have a variety of options. We've got those chairs without the flower backing. We have new wedding arches, more variants, swatches on like things like the signs, so it can fit with any wedding style. And I think Rebecca will show more off later, but we just got like a lot of colors and options on pretty much everything, like different dance floor textures. to really give you the tools to create the wedding of your dreams.
Oh, thank you, Madeline. That will never
Yeah,
happen.
there's one of my new favorite objects in this pack as well. I know I keep saying that. I guess I can't pick. Maybe it's still the tea set, but I also really like the piano.
Yes, the piano's gorgeous. Back hidden under these little perks.
Yes, I love those tents. Also, look at the outdoor fireplace area. I didn't even realize that was outdoor at first, but when I did, I love that. That's cute.
Villa type things are the new bar and the bar back, which are nice. And then the bar back also has space so you can add things to it if you want to put like a photo or something in there, or more flowers. You can totally do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I might be able to. Like, you can put that there or over here.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's. I really like that. Yeah, I think my favorite's the piano, and it came in pretty early while we were working, and like I think we were. Excuse me. We had just started working on the pack.
Everything okay? Thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat. Luck is cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And it came in, and I was just like, "That's gorgeous," and it was the first thing we saw.
Yeah.
I think somebody.
There's also different options for the
I think
aisle.
somebody sneezed.
Right now, I think we've just got the one that has the flower petals on the side, but you can also choose one that's totally invisible in live mode, so you could put anything under it you want, if it's sand or if it's a rug or whatever. And then we have some other options that are they look like aisle runners.
Yeah.
In all different lengths, too. Like, there's 3 different lengths, maybe?
Yes, 3 different lengths, kind of like a short, medium, and long. I believe we have the short here in the backyard, and then the 2 varieties that you guys were mentioning.
We don't see it here too much on this lot. If we have time, it would be great to look at some of the other lots created by the Game Changers, but we also have new build assets to help provide more options for
Victoria,
locations.
thank you for the $5 super chat. This is giving. That's what I'm saying. This is giving expansion pack energy. 100%.
Yeah, there's some gorgeous stained glass windows. There's
Thank you
new
for that. Thank
windows
you.
that kind of match the vibe of the town that we're in. Doors, arch.
I'm good. The chat is just.
Yeah, there's a handful of those.
What's the word? Extra. The chat is extra.
I love, because of the environment, how a lot of these buildings have a very open feel with it, and you have like the windows that are open that don't necessarily have glass, that it feels very Mediterranean inspired to me.
All right,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's something that's really beautiful in the rental lot. Sorry, I was like residential. That's not the word I'm looking for. But the rental lot I know has some really gorgeous open windows.
I know this does feel like an expansion. I wish we would. I don't think there's like any new like regular like house furniture, like kitchen appliances and all that stuff. Actually, wait a minute. There actually might be some furniture. I don't know if they've said anything yet about it. But there is some stuff here that looks new to me. But also at the same time, I really don't know what's all in the game to begin with, because I use custom content most of the time for everything. So I don't want to like go out on a limb and say, yeah, I'm just going to wait and see if they confirm anything before I start guessing.
Okay, so our wedding is about to start. Nerve-wracking. Okay, so as you'll see, we've gotten our activity list that'll show up right here, and this is kind of...
Yeah, those curtains
kind
look
of a
new.
chance
I'm
to
not sure
remind you
though.
what you wanted to do. If you decide not to do it, that's okay. It's all about what's your wedding.
Look at the top. I don't know if you can see the top left, because there might be like an overlay covering it up. Let me go out of full screen mode. There we go. Up here, look at this. You actually have your events and they're not timed. One thing I hate about parties and events is sometimes it puts that little timer and you have a certain amount of time to do things. You don't have to worry about that. There's no timer here. You can do things in whatever order you want with however much time you need. Not every wedding is going to be 2 hours. Some weddings are going to be 12 hours, so there's no rush for that now. And I'm so happy for that.
And if you hover over them, they'll kind of tell you how you can complete each of these. So I'm going to.
Right. If we want to party till 5 a.m., no one is stopping me. That's what we need, because if you have dine out, some of you know you will sit at that restaurant all night and you will not be served your food. You will sit there all night and get your food at 7 in the morning. So yeah, sometimes you are out all night, whether it's against your will or not.
To the guests of the wedding. So if your sim couple won't necessarily come and do that. Did my guest show up? Well, guest didn't show up. Interesting. Oh, they were busy.
What's nice about those activities at the top left there are you can do them, but you also don't have to. Just because we didn't want your wedding day to be ruined by not getting to everything, you can kind of like plan and be flexible. And you can also do activities that aren't listed there. So just because these Sims didn't select tea as an activity, if they still wanted to do that and change their mind, they could still click on the objects and have the interactions available. They won't be restricted.
So it looks like Camille did show up. Don't know where Dominique is, but so you can send your Sims down the aisle. You can send them up the aisle, down the aisle, and there's a few special interactions. So now we're gonna send down Tommy as our flower pal. I'll wait for Camille to take her seat.
I love him so much.
There,
My
Dominique.
baby boy.
Sorry, mix that up for a moment.
Even though he's not my baby.
Send down
You're a big boy.
our flower pal, which is our daughter.
We got eye boogies.
See if she will. She might be too interested in being seated, so we'll just help her along.
It's important that they stay seated.
It is very important that they stay seated, or else the pack is useless to
She
me.
was doing it perfectly the other day, and that's just how Sims like to be. So I'm gonna bring Lucia here and get her to walk down the aisle.
Is something gonna happen? Oh no. Okay, I thought they were experiencing problems on the stream. That wouldn't be very good.
And then
All right, cool. Send down.
So
Here we go. I wish the aisle was longer. That's so short. You know, what if you have big weddings, you know?
Put this away and get to. That's not what I told you to do, but okay. We're gonna come back and exchange vows and kiss.
That's not a good look. Okay, there are 3 different aisles. Are they all different sizes? I don't remember. I'm sorry, I had to pause this for a second. Turn off. Yeah, they should have turned off autonomy before doing the stream, because that definitely doesn't look very good. Hey, at least they're sitting. At least the Sims are sitting, okay?
And you saw there are a lot of interactions. Like, you can do this with an officiant that you've preset or without, and just kind of give you your choice on what this moment looks like.
And you'll see, like, the Sims here are kind of, you know, reacting to the moments of them saying their vows and having that special moment with each other. And, you know, kind of one of the hopes that I know are... looks like the passerbys kind of caught a wave of that.
Yeah, that one guy looked mad as hell. Evening Moonlight, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. They say, thrilled for all 9 lots for this price. Now my engaged Sims will actually remember to get married. It's worth it now. You thinking of a Let's Play? I am thinking of a Let's Play. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But, of course, if there's something, you'll know. You'll see it.
Moment of real emotion. But kind of our lead designer really wanted that, you know, if you're sitting here, you could have that emotional moment of just being there with your Sims. And he was like, I want to make the player cry. And so I hope that, you know, with being able to set up the wedding, that you really want that we get that moment. And, with you
Look
all
at these
together.
interactions. They're so cute.
Okay. Might be done. Okay. And then we can.
I love the different outcomes on it too. There's one where they go to kiss and they bonk heads, and it's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh. I seem to pause there for a moment. I guess we're not quite done.
Oh, maybe they'll bonk heads.
Well,
If you guys
cross my
think that
fingers
this is quiet, it's even worse when you turn the music off.
for you, that we'll get that cute one. Nope.
It's so
But-
quiet.
Aw, the new animations.
It was still sweet.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
And, as just a reminder, this is just the wedding because we felt like this was the one that we could show off the best for everyone. Kind of the thing about weddings is that you can do a lot of different events over a lot of different days, and that just doesn't quite show off well on stream. So don't forget that we do have all of the other events that we kind of showed off. So let us show off this sending 2 Sims down the aisle. So we're going to have Sia and Mateo. And there. Uh-oh, I clicked it wrong. This is my fault. This is not the Sims.
All right, before they go down, Dark Fox Girl, thank you for the 5 super chat. I appreciate it. I wonder if other Sims might be able to crash your wedding. Did they confirm if you can do that or not? I don't remember. But thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it.
Send up
Look at that interaction.
is
Look
going to
at
go
that.
one direction, and send down is going to go the other direction based on the way that you have the wedding aisle set up. And that's just how it is. We just want to make sure that they know which way you're sending them. So that was my fault. That was not the Sims. Okay, and so our ceremony is over. So now we are going to start working on everything else and having our, after the ceremony moment. So we're going to serve some food. So you can serve different types of food here. And I'm going to...
I wish the actual ceremony, though, like when they're exchanging the rings and the vows at the altar, I wish that was a little longer. It felt very short. I would have hoped that would have had like a prolonged process with different stages, and you can witness all of it and all that. Like that'd be really cool to see.
have everyone time to eat. So try and get everyone to come over here and eat something.
I'm gonna be honest here. I see what they're doing with the way that they're showing this off, but I'm a little disappointed. I would have thought that for like a deep dive live stream like this, you'd think they'd plan like a really big, large, extravagant wedding with lots of people and lots of things going on. There's really only like 3 guests at this wedding. It just doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like something that the Sims team would normally do when they show off a pack. Normally they like to go all out and really show off, things and, make it as exciting and as dramatic and as extravagant, that's the word, as possible. But it just feels very, like, just a little sleepy. Not trying to be mean, just my opinion,
Those group interactions are really nice for controlling the flow of your wedding with everyone doing stuff together.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get them to...
It's very possible that maybe they also didn't have time to prepare either. So I don't want to, judge, harshly in that aspect, because it could be EA. Maybe they weren't given the, enough time to plan and prepare or whatever, we don't know. But also, when you go under ceremony activities, gather at aisle, gather for cake, gather for bouquet toss, gather for the recessional, have guests blow bubbles, have guests dance, have guests throw rice, and let's eat desserts. I wonder if these things can happen autonomously, or if you have to trigger each one of these things on your own. It'd be cool if there was a setting to where these things can just happen autonomously.
Okay,
Is my sound on?
So we'll have them eat.
Thought I was muted. It's so quiet.
Didn't actually fill the fountain. You got the fountain full of cheese, and I didn't put the fountain full of cheese. It's very important. Ooh. Is there anything you guys want to have me show off?
The toasting bucket is very cool. Dancing, and then your wedding cake, maybe?
They're not sitting when they eat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to clean up so that we can get the wedding cake. out here.
How do you make all your guests sit to eat though if they're not in your household? Will they just stand next to the buffet table and eat?
I guess I didn't put the.
I'm confusion. I am confusion.
Just grab a new.
I need more
cake.
lemonade. I want more lemonade. There is a table under the tents. Look, there's two. Yeah, there's a table.
Have, some fruit cakes for those of you that are maybe really enjoyed the fruitcake welcome wagon. Let's see. Is there another plate? No, there's not another plate. So now we're good there.
For those asking where the table is, it's back here under this tent on the left side, on the left of the dance floor.
Wedding topper back out here.
Wedding topper.
Okay.
All right, they're gonna cut the cake now.
If we can get our Sims to cut the cake together.
Oh my gosh, look at the fountain on the food table.
And he is feeling very playful today. Oh.
This is another one that has like different outcomes, and I think the different outcomes are really nice because it means if you have different Sims that are doing these interactions on different weddings, you might have like a completely different wedding story, you know.
It didn't work.
Makes it really fun. Like,
did they cut the cake? Oh, it didn't work.
You can determine what activities people are doing or what events you hold. There's also like, if you cut the cake on two different Sims, it might turn out differently. You know.
Sweetheart, don't cut it alone. Bring your man. Cut it with your man.
Earlier.
Did they even cut the?
Fine, we'll just feed it together.
Did they cut the cake or did I miss it? Wait, they cut it and I missed it, right? There's no way I missed that. Please tell me I missed it and I like something. They didn't cut it? They just started. No. No. I was really hoping maybe I looked at the chat and missed them cutting it. Oh no.
Cute moment.
But look at that. Come on. That's cute, right? Beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns.
Eating cake.
Beautiful gowns. That cake looks good though.
Not cooperating.
There's the table. See it? It's up there.
I
knew I saw a table.
Of the cakes.
Yeah, this one's nice, got like a fruity layer in the middle of there. Gonna have.
Uh-oh, I'm worried. Is this gonna be Dine Out 2.0? Oh no! Cross your fingers, guys,
After he finishes
please.
his cake. The cake's very important.
While we're waiting, something I think we didn't talk about that's really nice is we made a new wedding venue, which is a new lot type that you're getting for free with base game.
We're getting wedding lot types, guys. No more saving weddings on the gallery as parks or as residential lots or as nightclubs or random things. You can now have a wedding venue under a category as a wedding venue. So it's going to be so much easier to make them and find them and all of that. So that is coming.
Obviously, if we have this pack, there's like a bunch of new objects, you can really flesh them out, but that way everyone can search for wedding venue even if you don't have this pack and share their venues that they've made. And yeah. So
okay, so if you don't have this pack, you can still do it. That must mean that it's coming with the patch update then.
That's new as well.
All right, sorry, I'm pausing one more time because I just got a super chat. Vanessa Street, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It's still corporate America, so they definitely didn't get enough time to prepare for this stream. Excited for new content, though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So
they probably didn't have enough time.
And then I'm gonna turn on some romance music.
Romance! I love the dance floor. That's really cool.
Have our first dance together.
I hope they show off the line dancing. Come on, I want to see the Cupid
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Of dancing. We have sort of like the group dancing that's almost like more Macarena style where everyone's doing the thing together. But also, as you're about ready to see, when they're not doing this, slow dancing, which is really, really, really great to see in The Sims.
Everyone in the chat is like, please work, please work.
You can also have an adult dance with a child as well, and you can see there's lots of really sweet little like changes and things they do in the middle of dancing, but you can also do interactions where you click on the other person you're dancing with and you can have special moments. Depending on how you feel about each other. For example, if you're dancing with someone you don't know and they might try to kiss you, then your sim will be like, oh no, and they'll react differently. So that's also very fun. But obviously these two are very close. So it's just a really romantic dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Modders have definitely been doing this for years,
so
but
we'll let them
I mean, at
continue
least it's now
dancing
come into the game for
together.
everyone.
Is there anything that you else you want me to show off, or should we start touring other places and showing off any of the other gameplay objects that we don't have?
Showing off the objects is nice.
Yeah. There. I'm going to. Let me see if we've got anything else that.
They got the first dance, but I wanna see the line dancing. Come on, I wanna see the Sims version of Macarena.
Okay. I'm gonna cancel this so we can go to another lot and show off the lot.
No. Oh well, we'll see it later. We'll see it later. The pack comes out next week.
Go into build mode here, and we can just kind of show off a few of the objects real quick, as fast as possible. We do have a few new styled rooms that you can look at, but so one of the fun things is we've got the chairs with and without the flowers, so that you can select those. Anything specific you guys want me to pull out of?
I love that.
The Sims team never disappoints with the chairs. They always give us lots and lots and lots of chairs. Look at
You
this.
just grabbed. It's also available in clear, which is really nice if you want like a more modern or more minimalistic looking wedding.
We might have more chairs than wedding dresses. I love it though.
Grab the same chair twice on accident.
Yeah, that one's really nice for more rustic weddings. But with all the color variants, you could really mix and match and make almost anything fit in any wedding.
So this is the lounge chair.
I think it's cool that lounge chair is portable too, so you can take it with you. I think we only had one portable lounge chair before, so maybe, I don't know. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and then we've got 3 sizes of this dance floor. It comes in quite a few varieties.
Yeah, some really nice textures on there.
We've got 2 of these buffet.
Thank you, Lucy,
buffet
for the
tables with
5
one
super
fountain,
chat.
And then you saw the toasting bucket earlier.
I'm doing good. Not sure how I still feel about the pack, but the new world looks amazing. Yeah, I think we need a little more time with it.
Some without a script on the front and some with.
Thank you for that, sweetheart. I appreciate it.
Oh, all the wedding arches are lovely, and there are some new variants on the base game wedding arches as well.
I love the wedding arches though.
that
Lots
are
of them.
coming out free.
Yeah, so those are some table flowers that you can put on the table and your guests can actually see each other. The big left floral item is one of my absolute favorites. It's so nice for either framing an arch or an entryway.
And then I like the new pergola, and I like that you can set down 2 of them kind of like up against each other and make it like one super pergola, or just have the smaller one, or
Yeah, it also goes nicely right up against a wall if you want to shade your guests or your family for dinner or anything.
Yeah. And then we saw some of these, and we've got the ones with and without the lights and flowers. We've got a few different like table decorations. I'll place these down and come over here at some point. And then here's
Thank you, Pink, for the
tiles that
super
we were
chat.
talking about.
I
So
appreciate it.
Just kind of looks like it. Like you can kind of see where the outline is, and when you go into live mode, you won't see those outlines. And you can see the little heart, and that's what I was mentioning earlier. Is that's the way to send you down the aisle, and if you send them up the aisle, they'll start from the hearts and go up. And these little hearts are kind of made so that you can have them.
Okay, so I guess what that means is where the hearts appear on that strip is where the wedding arch would be, because when you send them down the aisle, they go to the hearts, and when you send them up the aisle, they go from the hearts. Am I right, or am I backwards? I think that's how it goes.
Surrounding the aisle and have those kind of cute things.
My first divorce stuff
and then,
pack?
Of course, there's a lot of things that you're not seeing in here with all the different cakes and the different toppers and bouquets.
You guys, the next game pack is coming. It's called The Sims 4 My Divorce Stories.
Because those are part of.
Let me shut up. You think I'm backwards? Oh, I'm sorry.
Those. So.
I'm not good at listening.
Yeah,
okay.
we're seeing a lot of the brighter, more colorful versions, but we do have dark variants of almost everything too, if you want a more kind of moody feeling wedding.
Okay, down the aisle equals to the hearts, so the wedding arch would be at the hearts then. So I guess I was right.
Yeah, and here, let me see. I think one of these arches is really gorgeous this one's really gorgeous in this darker color.
This chat got so dark. Divorce option, hire a hitman. What the heck?
You can see some of the build assets down there at the bottom as well for the new objects that we've added for building.
Yeah.
And those curtains are also really great. You can use them to cover a whole wall, and you can do like one color for the background of the curtains, and then you can do another color on the tied up versions, and it makes an area look really formal.
Yes, introducing lawyers with a divorce pack.
You're seeing it there with the stained glass. They have the really colorful, beautiful stained glass variants, but also just some more simple black and white and clear window versions. So they're pretty nice for whatever style you're trying to do.
Got these nice curtains that
yes, there they
on
are.
top of each other, look really, really cool. So
that ball right there goes on water, so you can like set it on a little fountain. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I believe it's a light also, so you can...
I hope you can change that ball to red so it'd be like those balls that sit outside of Target. You guys know what I'm talking about? Those giant red balls outside of the store? Some of you will know. Okay, if you live in the United States and Canada, you will know. If you don't live in those two countries, you probably won't know.
Illuminate areas.
Someone can make a Target! Make a Target!
Yay!
It's like, I'm pretty sure it is. We'll see. So... Hey, it sounds like we need to be wrapping up. So is there any last
Already?
things that you wanted to share?
That was quick.
Of our game changer built lots, we tried to make them the same size as our other wedding venue lot, and we have a few of those 50 by 40 lots around so that you can place them throughout the world wherever you might like to add more wedding venues if you want, or replace the one that is there if one of those speaks more to you. But also there's one that was made perfect for Newcrest that we've added in. So if you wanted a Newcrest wedding venue, and then Rebecca also called out the perfect little one for the beach in the other neighborhood as well. So it's nice to have those pre-built wedding venue options that the Game Changers made that are all gorgeous.
They're getting ready to end this stream, guys. They didn't talk about a lot of stuff in this pack, didn't they? They missed a lot. Maybe they're doing it on purpose. They didn't show off all the like rings, right? And also they didn't show like the line dancing and the and all that stuff. I kind of wanted to see what that line dancing was like. Oh, look, yeah. Normally they call it a deep dive live stream, but they didn't call this a deep dive live stream, and I can see why, because it definitely wasn't a deep dive. It was definitely a shallow dive. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done.
That's it for me.
Hi, Sammy. He says hi.
Cheyenne, did you have anything else you wanted to share?
No, I'm excited for players to get in here and start exploring all the options, and excited to see different wedding combinations that go up on the gallery.
I'm excited for those tents.
I think that the fact that it'll be available in base game for everyone, like it means that people are gonna be doing all of these different combinations. Mm-hmm. And when we build for the packs, we're only allowed to use base game and the current pack, so it'll be really nice to see what kind of combinations people make up with all the other packs that are available, just because that's not what we were able to put together for our own buildings. So I think
I thought it was I definitely think that this is a pretty good stream, but I feel like this leaves more questions than answers though, because they talked about like a couple pack integrations, didn't they? Or yeah, maybe like one, but they didn't well, like normally there's like a segment where they go, okay, you know, here's the pack integrations. If you have this, that pack, and normally they have like a Q&A. But as you can see here, it's this, the stream is over. I'm almost at the end, so I don't think they're gonna be doing a Q&A. Maybe that's just an expansion pack thing. Is that just an expansion pack thing? Maybe they don't normally do that for game packs. Jennifer, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it.
that is our time for today. And I hope that you guys will get the chance to see this and really get to enjoy the romance of it and everything.
Oh, you're right. There's no comments, so there's no way to have a Q&A because the comments are off. I forgot about that, yeah.
Thank you all for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yeah, what about the honeymoons, or in quotes,
Bye.
Bye.
or yeah, in quotes, the intimate vacation? I'm confusion. All right, let's talk a little bit before I end this. What are we thinking about that? Does anyone like have any questions? I mean, obviously, if you ask me, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give you an answer because I don't know everything that's coming. But, wow, I'm a little, It looks like a good pack, but I'm definitely a little concerned, I won't be honest, after seeing, you know, The Sims cancel a lot of interactions, not sitting at tables. Like, it's pretty good that they, you know, they stayed sat during the wedding ceremony, but I'm a little nervous, you know, and I think that we need to be very cautious when we go into this pack because, you know, yeah. The word you're looking for is disappointed. Are you getting a sneak peek release? Whether I am or I am not allowed to say. The interactions are bugged. Oh no. They'd be better off doing edited videos and not live streams. They would probably have a little more time to prepare if they did things that way. I definitely think so. I feel like the whole live stream format is good if they have the chat on, you know, because people can ask questions, they can see it, they can answer it. But because there was no chat, it felt a little redundant, you know? Jennifer, thank you again for another $5 super chat. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Just wanted to say your TikToks give me life. Follow me on TikTok. I honestly will buy this after seeing Let's Plays now and wait to jump the waters. Let me catch up with the chat here. Yeah, they turned off the chat. Also, I want to say, in case you're just joining in or you weren't here at the beginning, I have a video going up in like an hour. I'm gonna wait like an hour or two. It'll probably be up around like 5 p.m. Eastern. It's very important, very, very important. It's very opinionated, and I guess it can be controversial, but I really don't care. I'm gonna post it anyway. So that'll be up. That'll give you guys something to enjoy, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream. I really don't know what else to say other than I'm a little disappointed. I think I need a little more time to see. I mean, I don't know how much more they're gonna show because the pack comes out next Thursday, right? So there really isn't too much more time with it. They turned off the chat because they already know what we were gonna say. Honestly, I'm feeling a little iffy, and I hope they fix it before the 17th. 9 lots is a big world, and it looks beautiful, but turning off the chat, and with recent controversy, that's what I'm thinking. Amy, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Kawaii Honey, thank you for the $5 super sticker. It's going pretty good. How are you? Thank you. Probably too much negative comments. I think it's probably due to the controversy that just happened yesterday and the night before. That's probably what it is. Yeah. But the lore doesn't make up for the glitchy gameplay. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go into more detail about the lore. I feel like we learned more from the blog post than we did from this stream. More questions than answers, like I said. Why didn't they do a proper wedding? Why do it in the garden? Yeah, I was just mentioning that. Okay, yeah, I think they want us to discover the lore. Yeah, that's They probably, I mean, maybe there isn't as much coming with this pack as we think, guys. Maybe the trailer was a little misleading, and maybe by them doing this, it's kind of just their way of, you know, going, I guess there isn't much with the pack. Just buy it and explore what's in it. Maybe, you know, if they showed us more, maybe they would have showed us everything. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out and watching. This stream will be going up as a video, so you can rewatch it if you wish. And I'll see you all soon. Video going up in an hour and a half at 5 p.m. See y'all next time. I love you all. Thanks for coming out. For everyone that super chatted, thank you. I appreciate it. And happy simming. Keep your fingers crossed that we don't end up with another dine out sized thing, because I really hope that that doesn't. Oh. Hold on, I'm responding to a text. All right, guys, I'm ending it. Let me stop with the awkward silence. Bye, everyone. Take care. Happy simming.